Hey everybody, welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the afternoon. We've got a great guest today.
Very inspiring. I'm so excited to jump into this one. Yeah, it's going to be a great chat.
Danielle Torry is with us here this afternoon, and she is the new gallery director and co-owner at Artbox, St. Augustine. So that's fun.
It's the gallery with the big angel wings on the side. Yeah.
People love it.
Yes.
So we're going to talk to her about what's new, what inspired her to take the reins here, and a whole lot more. Got a lot going on.
A lot of good community connections with musicians. I love the whole story. It's going to be great.
Yeah. So we'll introduce you to her in just a couple of minutes. And of course, we've got your events, your horoscopes, and a bunch more for you.
Okay.
It's not your day. Don't worry about it.
I know. I got skipped yesterday. I was like, fine by me. You can just go down those reeds, buddy.
That's right. We ran out of time for you yesterday.
Get out of jail free card yesterday. It was nice.
Good for you. I mean, they still exist, even if we didn't read them.
Yeah, but sometimes see no evil, hear no evil.
There you go. All right. So we'll get into all that in just a few minutes. But first, I will tell you about our friends at Beaux-Arts Ford Lincoln. There they are. Celebrating 75 years in St. Augustine in Northeast Florida. This family business is here for you. At Beaux-Arts Ford Lincoln, you are going to experience their extensive selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, quick and quality servicing, and their amazing parts and accessory shop. You can grab a signature burger while you're there at Ford's Garage, and they offer services from home delivery to company fleet servicing. Out there at Beaux-Arts Ford Lincoln, your family truly is their family, and they are driven to inspire. Also, our friends at, there they are, the Bailey Group. Getting enrolled in a health insurance or Medicare plan does not have to be complicated. It can be quite the opposite. Out there at the Bailey Group, you are going to work with a local insurance advisor, so important, and they're going to help you find just the right insurance coverage for your specific needs and your budget. Their goal, making getting covered simple. With no added cost, no extra fees, the Bailey Group handles individual health and Medicare, corporate benefits, and financial needs for their clients. Let them do that for you. Give them a call, 904-461-1800, and see the difference that they can offer you.
Yeah, you don't want to pay too much.
No, and you want to work with somebody local.
Yeah, they'll streamline it for you.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
And our friends at Elace Med Spa. If you are craving the perfect blend of relaxation and rejuvenation, Elace Med Spa is your answer, formerly Amara Med Spa. From luxurious spa treatments to advanced medical aesthetics, Elace's experts will personalize a plan just for you. You can enhance your natural beauty with things like Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, and a whole lot more. Check out their website, elace.com, and see what they can offer you. You will experience top-notch care in their state-of-the-art facility. You have high standards, and at Elace, so do they. Check them out, 2100 A1A South, Suite 2, and book your next appointment at elace.com.
Fix your face at Elace.
Yes. All right.
That was creepy, Greg. I don't like that one
either. We'll find it.
We'll find it. We got to find it. Then we'll get it.
That's it. Danielle Torry joins us here in studio this afternoon. Danielle, how are you? Great to have you here.
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Good. So tell me about Artbox. How long have you been involved with Artbox? And then what made you take the jump to say, hey, I want to be a part owner in this thing?
I know, crazy, right? So I'm actually from Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
I have been coming back and forth to take care of my father, who passed away a few years ago, and just continued to come back. I love St. Augustine. I've been here since I was a little girl. My aunt is actually the land planner out here, so just been very involved in the community.
Cool.
And one day I walked into Artbox. I met the owner, Lisa Meyer, and she was excited to hear my story. I actually started a business honoring my father a year ago, R. Scott English. He was a master painter for 50 years. Wow. And she just followed my story on LinkedIn and Facebook, and she saw we were having soirees and we were linking in with a bunch of musicians in town. And she said, "Do you want a gallery?" And I said, "Are you kidding? Of course I want a gallery. I've wanted a gallery since I was a little girl." So I was so excited to have this opportunity. I didn't believe her at first. We met for coffee. I signed the lease, and everything's history. So it's really, really cool. So I've only been doing this since December.
Oh my goodness, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
What a beautiful accomplishment.
Exciting.
So how do you day one, what does day one look like for you, co-owner? Here you go, you're walking in and you're like, I'm going to change it up a little bit in here? What did you say?
Definitely. So when I first went in there, all the walls were gray. It was pretty dark, kind of like a cave a little bit. But the artists were great, and the vibrant colors were amazing. And I said, what can I do to, elevate this gallery? And, a lot of the artists were like, "Hey, are you going to do upscale? Like, what's your plan?" And I said, "You know what? I'm going to lean into the eclectic nature of this gallery, because it's eclectic and it's beautiful and it's diverse. And that's what I believe in." So I painted some walls white, not
white.
all of them, but they're beautiful. And then we just actually installed a brick vinyl, so it looks kind of like a little New York loft. So it's really cool. Definitely stop by and take a look.
So how many artists are exhibiting at a time?
I have 37 artists right now.
God bless
Typically,
you.
it's usually like 25.
They're all your babies. I love
They're all my babies.
Oh, I love this. It's so fun.
Yes.
That's awesome. What are some of the pieces that really pop to you? Are there a few in there that you're just really drawn to that you think people should see?
Well, one I have on right now.
Oh, I like it.
There you go.
So
Nice.
Wearable artwork.
Yes, this was designed by one of our artists, Jesse, who actually took the time to really lean into the February theme, which was jazz. So we were fully decked out with jazz art, jazz paintings, jazz, jewelry, and we had several jazz bands that came in. One in No Burn Unit, who I absolutely adore and have close relationships with, so they're amazing. And it's, as far as the art in there's just so many different things to look at. We have very large paintings, we have very small paintings, very vibrant paintings too. I have an artist right now, Joe Rocco, who's actually doing black and white, which is brand new for him.
Cool.
They're amazing. They've sketches have leaped off of his pages, and they're coming into full life. So it's really cool, because actually one of the members of Burn Unit has actually taken those paintings into his home, and he just keeps inspiring. So it's
Is there a really big connection with music and art?
For me, yes.
I'm seeing this undertone a lot, so I love that. That's your
for
catalyst,
me,
your
my
muse.
father, when I was a little girl, he kind of raised me. My mother was at work, but he would put on a record. He would put on Miles Davis or Stan Getz or Police, even, which I absolutely adore. And he would just start painting. So over 80 paintings of his were jazz inspired. So when I found this out after he passed away, we would flip his paintings around and see the names on top: Thelonious Monk, Dizzy Gillespie. He didn't tell us, so he left us this archaeological dig, which was amazing.
It's got to be so fun.
It was so cool. And, I look up and I'm like, "Oh, Dad, you're so funny. You have such a huge sense of humor to leave us all this information." But then we met members of Burn Unit, Russ DeFilippis, and I fell in love with him. He had a shirt on that my father would have worn. And I just was so cool that I felt like God or the universe, whatever you believe in, was bringing me these pseudo fathers. So
absolutely,
it was really, really cool. And having the paintings that were associated with the music just really gave me this inspiration to really bring music and art together. And I'm also working with a jazz artist out of North Carolina. His name is Bellino. He's come into town several times. He's played at some venues out here. He is working on a jazz symphony right now with the St. Augustine Symphony.
Oh, cool.
And he is what is called synesthesia. And it's basically a musician sees color and an artist hears sound. So it's really, really cool. And it just has been my cornerstone and my foundation for this.
Love this.
Vibrant art and music world.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that's part of what kind of sets Art Box apart? What kind of, because we've got a handful of art galleries
Yeah,
in St.
definitely.
Augustine, but what do you think really sets Art Box apart?
I would say, for me, I am huge in community and diversity. I have run, in my corporate world, which thank God I've been able to leave with this new opportunity, but I have run diversity groups. I have, children and a husband who are all from different diverse backgrounds, and it's just been something on my heart. So to diversify the gallery and to create an environment where everybody can come in, no matter your color or your religion or, your political stance, where it is just a environment of love. My father wanted to share beauty with the world, and I want to continue that.
Are you ever able to show your father's works, or is his?
Do have his work in there.
That's incredible.
I do have large pieces in there right now of his stuff, and they are the jazz related. So
I
I've
love
got
that.
the Wes Montgomery and the Dizzy Gillespie in there.
Oh, how fun!
Yeah.
It's got to be hard to sell those, right? Is that a hard thing?
I'm not selling the big originals, but we are selling giclées of those,
Oh,
and
nice.
we actually have sold a couple of those. So once the story is told, you really can vibe with that painting.
How is G-Clay Market? Is that doing well?
It's good as far as like from a financial standpoint. I think a lot of people don't understand that it can be replicated in such a way that looks very similar to
Right.
the original. Also, we have limited editions, so it's not like everybody in the world can have the same painting out there.
Right.
But it does give them an opportunity, especially with this large painting. I have like a 4x5 foot painting to get it at a smaller size and have it a little bit more economical.
I mean, my budget, we're talking about, like, I get the postcard and I put it in a frame. And I'm like, oh my God, it was a moment. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, this gives them an opportunity. I know in a lot of galleries in town are kind of like, no, we're not doing giclée, we're only doing original. But for me as a buyer, I would want the opportunity to be able to afford something, that I fell in love with if I couldn't afford the original. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a really cool opportunity.
So what are you doing as far as local community involvement? What kind of activities can we expect coming from Art Box now?
Yeah, absolutely. So right now I'm actually working with Ugochi at Ovico.
Okay.
Ovico's located on State Road 16. It is a gallery that is representing a Nigerian artist. She's amazing. She and I have collaborated on a few projects, and she's come into the gallery. There's pieces in there for her.
Wow.
And just, again, giving more people a voice is really my heart. So we're working on that. We're also working with Joe Crowder with the St. Augustine. She is part of the school district, and she's working with St. Augustine Art Association, where I know some of the high schools, just had their big art show in March. And we're going to be showcasing one of those artists.
That's so cool.
I've also developed another program that I'm doing an emerging artist. So I show a resident artist with an emerging artist with a artisanal spotlight every month, where before we were just showcasing one artist. Now I have 3. So it's a great opportunity for a Flagler student to come in and showcase their art, or someone in the community that doesn't necessarily get an opportunity to show in a gallery.
So who are you showing right now in March?
So March right now is actually, her name is Talis, and she is being represented by her daughter, Allison. And then we're also showcasing my sister.
Yay!
Great.
Which is a great opportunity for her. She is a polymer clay and sculpture artist, and she came in for the show and has done quite well, actually, since we've had her in there. So
I love
it's really
that.
exciting.
That's got to be a great feeling.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And you've got an exhibition coming up, Color Symphony.
I do.
In April, right around the
Yes.
corner.
Yes. So first Friday, April, I believe it's 5th, we are showcasing Color Symphony with Larry Spear.
Okay.
He is our resident artist, amazing artist. He's
Great
been
friend of mine.
yeah,
Love Larry Spears so much. If you're out there, Larry, I miss you, buddy. He's an
Yeah.
amazing artist.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Master artist. Lots of color. So he will be showcasing his work and then also doing a presentation the following Saturday on the 6th. So that he can kind of talk about what is color in a painting, how do you mix colors, how do you showcase colors well.
how you tell a
So that's
story with
great-
color.
Exactly.
He has a beautiful speech about how he tells stories with colors, and I just love that too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we're also working with the Poet Society. We are going to do a flowetry evening.
Okay.
So flowetry for me is the flow of art and poetry. So we're going to have showcased artists there and also poets as well as musicians.
So I see you infusing a lot of really great energy
Yeah.
into this gallery, which is that what you think that it needed? It just needed that pulse again?
It absolutely does. I think the whole art scene deserves to have that pulse. I think there's a lot of people in town really working towards that. But to get it off its feet is really, you have to have that kind of vibrant personality around it. And I have learned throughout the course of my life to, really try to infuse that beauty and share that beauty. And so it's really exciting. And, I'm just honored to be able to be in the city right now and to be able to infuse this into the city. So
We are too. This
really
is
cool.
exciting.
yeah.
Yeah. You got something coming up as well. Take an angel home with you?
Yep,
What
that's
is this
actually
about?
going on right now.
Okay.
We, like Davey said, we do have angels on the side of our building, angel
Mm-hmm.
wings. So come take a picture with the angel wing. We do have those also available in the gallery. We actually are showcasing Bellino on those angel wings, so that's pretty
okay.
cool. And his trumpet.
Cool.
So very
Nice.
iconic. And then we are infused with angels. So I would say we probably have 40 to 50 angels in the gallery.
I love it. There's a big following with angels. Remember I put the pins with the angel on my shoulder? That
Yeah,
was a big movement too.
exactly.
Yeah. Very cool.
Exactly.
So where do you see Artbox going? Like what's a name it and claim it moment right now?
Oh, that's so good. I see just complete infusion into the community, really bringing all cultures, all diversity, everything together, really showcasing artists that don't have the ability to showcase, as well as elevating the artists that are currently there. I know, the passion of all of them they put into their art. I'm also a painter, but I've struggled to come out with my paintings, so
It's
to
hard.
speak.
It is a moment. And for you giving an opportunity for a young artist to be able to
Exactly.
exhibit is absolutely centurion in their career. It's a huge
Exactly.
moment. I'll never forget that moment when I was given an opportunity to be able to hang some of my work. It was so anxiety, so much stress. I mean, just because you're like, are they going to laugh at me? How are they going to receive it? And then it's absolutely beautiful because they use their third eye when they're looking at
right.
it. They see through it and around it, and that's the passion of art, which is
Yeah,
awesome.
it's amazing.
Thank
and
you
just
for what you're
having
doing.
them be able to have a voice, which
Yeah.
I know for me, it took me 40 some odd years to have a voice. So it's a really good opportunity to get that started kind of early.
Yeah.
And I would definitely say that any place that I've been known as the glue. So I glue different people together.
It's a mosaic. I like it.
Exactly. So it's just a cool opportunity. So I see Artbox as being that place. The place where you can come in. I actually just had one of the Flagler students come in, sit in the chair next to me and just say, hey, can I just sit here for a while? Can we just talk? It has such a good vibe and I'm feeling really inspired. So actually one of my taglines is come feel inspired. So, it is something that I want people to feel that vibe when they come in and then go be creative.
I love that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, where can people find Artbox online? Where can people find it in person? How do people just get in touch with you?
Yeah, definitely.
If they want to get involved.
So Artbox is actually artbox-137.com. We are actually redoing our website right now, but it is live right now.
Okay.
Trying to give it that refreshed look and, add the events in there as well as give an opportunity to shop online. So we're working on that. But following me on Facebook or Instagram, it's also Artbox137. So everything, being consistent, I am posting as much as I possibly can to make sure that we get that name out there and that we also share and showcase what we're doing in the city. So those are some really great things to keep a lookout for and to follow me.
I love
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Love
Yes. Very cool. Well, Danielle, thank you so much for coming by. I
Yeah.
love what you're doing.
Thank you.
And good luck on this
Thank you,
exciting
thank you.
new journey.
I'm so excited, and definitely both of you need to stop by.
100%.
Yes,
I'm beaming from
absolutely.
this chat.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
So
Very
beautiful.
cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Artbox.
Yeah, man. Look at
I love
that.
it.
I got chills. I love the opportunity. That's just, I know I jumped on that at the end. It was just like, gosh, there's so many artists out there that never have a chance. And here it is. And that's what's so welcoming. I love that.
It's going to be so awesome for so many people.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting. All right. Hey, also our friends at you can check out our friends at Old Town Trolley. You can probably get off on a stop right near Art Box.
Right.
And check it out.
Perfect.
St. Johns County residents always going to tour free when accompanied by a full fare adult paying guest as well. So that's a great thing. All you got to do there is sign up for your hometown pass at hometownpass.com. Very simple. Only takes a couple minutes. And it's going to save you a lot of money if you're going downtown and viewing the sights, viewing the scenes, all that good stuff. All those stops, 22 stops, 100 points of interest. Just a great experience, especially if you're showing some new folks around our beautiful, beautiful place. They are the Green Trains. They're Old Town Trolley, and we love them.
And for over 45 years, Steve Chapman's All-American Air has been serving St. Augustine and St. Johns County. They take great pride in providing quality service and installations, in turn gaining a customer for life. Steve Chapman's All-American Air can match you any price, but no one can match their quality of service. Our friends at All-American Air will take exceptional care of your home unit. If your filter is gray,
It should be changed today.
yes, sir. 904-461-0070.
And also our friends at Bin 39 Wine Bar. Beautiful little wine bar right there on the Orange Street end of St. George Street. You can stop in there and you are going to find your new favorite wine at Bin 39. And if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, you're somebody like me who's just kind of an idiot, you can ask questions. They love answering questions. You don't have to be intimidated by, are these wine people going to think I'm stupid because I'm asking a stupid question? No. They love answering questions. They love helping you find some new favorites out there. They really, really do. And they're experts like nobody you know. I mean, they are your wine resource. They really, really are. Irving is just a connoisseur. He travels the world finding amazing wines.
Yes, he does.
He really does, and he loves it. He loves it. So you can rest assured that you are in good hands out there at Bin 39 when finding your new favorites.
He's in with those distributors. He can get like one-offs that a lot of restaurants, they got to buy like a minimum. He can get it right in there. He can get like, I'll take 12. So yeah, he can get some really exclusive things. Very special.
Really special. 904-827-5740. Another thing that's really special, our horoscopes. Libra and Aquarius today on a Thursday. Let's do this, Clay. All right. Libra. Indecision is your middle name, and today you'll live up to it spectacularly. Why make a choice when you can dither indefinitely?
Dither.
Oh, some words I don't understand in there.
I don't know what dither is either.
Aquarius. You pride yourself on being unique, but today you'll just be weird for the sake of being weird.
I like those people.
Yeah. It's not eccentric if everyone's awkwardly smiling and backing away.
My exhibitions and art, yeah.
There you go.
Hey, we got to join everybody over at the 58th annual Tradewinds Tropical Lounge Palm Sunday Music Extravaganza.
Whoa, that's a mouthful.
Right? All live music all day, all night, starting at 1 p.m. with 11 different acts. The lineup is incredible. You got Smoke and Joe Shower, of course, Reggie Starrett, Mark Hart, Sizemore, Cottonmouth, Livestream, Salty Dog.
All right.
Vegas Gray.
Some of our favorites in there.
Some
wow.
of our favorites. This is my favorite part. Is there's a limited edition 2024 Palm Sunday shirts will be available in all sizes and multiple colors. They're such a collector's item, and it's been a tradition for a long time. This is the 58th annual. So this is happening March 24th, 1 p.m. till 2 a.m. Check that out. It's the Music Extravaganza.
Very nice. Sounds fun.
Hey, the best Mondays ever are back.
What?
I know. After school sailing program.
Hey, okay.
So yeah, the best Mondays are back. Join them for their after school sailing program at the St. Augustine Yacht Club. The first session begins March 25th with only a few spaces remaining. Check out their socials. But yeah, there's an after-school sailing program. Learn about Salt Run and have fun on the water. You can register at saycsc.org. I'll put that in comments. The second session starts April 15th, so maybe you can sneak in there.
There you go.
St. Francis House has a call to action. They have their wish list. They need water bottles, women's underwear, men's boxers, men's t-shirts, men's pants, headphones, heavy-duty backpacks, large bottles of shampoo. This list is incredible. Please follow them on socials because they do a wish list Wednesday. I know it's Thursday, but this is something to shout out because they definitely need some supplies out there. Look, it's like it's dwindling.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting that on the radar. Someone you should definitely have on your radar before we get to our funnies is Panache.
Oh, tomorrow we see them.
Yeah, do we?
Yeah, we see Michelle.
Oh,
Yes.
great. I love when Michelle's in studio.
And
She's-
Matanzas Riverkeeper, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Great. Jen?
Yep. Jen's
Oh,
coming.
that's great.
I miss Jen, yeah.
Yeah, both phenomenal people.
Yes.
Big hearts on these women. And so they've been doing this at Panache since 1987. 1987, I was 3 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. They're What did he say? They're carefully chosen and highly trained staff is there to exceed your expectations. They want you to look good and feel good. That's the bottom line. You go in there, you can get your hair done, you can get your nails done, you can get your toes done, you can get a massage. Their massages are great. And you can buy some great Aveda products while you're in there as well. Just great folks that want to make you look and feel amazing. And they can do that down there at Panache, right out there on the island. And check them out at getpanache.com.
And the United Way of St. Johns County is a champion for our community. They create opportunities, foster education, and improve the lives of those in need. Look, they need you. They need your help. They need your passion. They need your time. Together, we can make a brighter future for every individual in St. Johns County. There's a really, really cool book initiative going on right now for Title I schools. I know the book fair is coming up, and you're going to give some opportunities for kids to be able to go to the book fair and have free choice to pick out what they want. That is so empowering. So get out there, help support the United Way. Go to unitedway-sjc.org.
Very good. All right, man. How are we ending the show?
Signs that are poorly placed and badly designed, or simply just funny.
Okay.
First up, before we work on artificial intelligence, why don't we do something about natural stupidity?
That's a great question. I'm all for that one.
Next up, I hope when I inevitably choke to death on gummy bears, people just say that I was killed by bears and leave it at that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sounds much more dangerous.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Next up, horse and hound feed supply. If you can read this, your saddle is too loose.
Oh, and
sense.
you've got a headache too, I
Funny.
think.
Next up, I told my wife to embrace her mistakes. She hugged me.
Oh.
Get it?
Yep.
He was the mistake.
Yep.
Next up, landscape open now. Spring is here. I'm so excited. I wet my plants.
Oh.
I liked it better than Pirates of Ben's Ends. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Next up, Jimmy John's. Our subs are an honest 8 inches.
Oh, wow.
Even when it's cold outside.
Okay, then.
that's
I
pretty respectable.
see what you're saying.
Next up, I went to the paint store to get thinner. It didn't work. Next up, put trash in here. No, not your ex. That won't fit.
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of us were going for that.
True. Next up, I tried to remarry my ex-wife, but she figured out I was only after my own money.
Okay. That's good.
And our last one at Gordo's, we trimmed our bush, so now our deck looks bigger.
Jesus.
Very nice. Hey, landscaping is important these days.
Yeah. I like these signs. We'll have to get a 904 sign out there just so we can put funny things on it.
Oh, I think Mike Davis would love that.
I don't think so. All right. Hey, thank you, sir, for putting together a great show. Thank you, Clay, for pressing all the buttons. Thank you to Danielle and you guys out there for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Our great sponsors as well. And we will talk to you in the morning.
Bye, everybody.